Good.
So think about it. Anyways, welcome to this episode, viewers at home.
I like not acknowledging it at the start though. You tried so hard.
Anyways, you know what this show? Speedrun. Anyways, hello guys, welcome to this episode.
This is gonna be the unhinged abridged version.
Yeah, we literally just talked about everything. Honestly, we were literally. Anyways, welcome to this episode. You might have noticed there was an episode prior. It came out Friday, I think. Yeah, today is Friday in some part of the world. When this is coming, there's gonna be another episode this week as well with Amos. He's coming back. Hello, Amos, wherever you are. And that's it. That's it for the schedule. Knock that one off. What else did we talk about? Jas was Jas was doing
Here's a tome if you couldn't tell. We started.
We had an episode. It was somewhere. I was like, I wonder how long we've been talking, and I checked the record. It's gray. I was like, whoa, what time? Fuck me. Anyways, Jas has been making a storyboard. Yeah, it was nice. That was such a funny episode, though. Yeah, we'd have 1 million views if all of that was on camera.
The forgotten episode.
Yeah. This is why you always need a backup camera and an assistant on field in your room at all times.
We have to do these one day in person.
Yeah.
Then it would make it so much easier.
Yeah. Sure.
But the downside of having to set up everyone being in person.
I always thought, what if you just like rented out an office and that's also where you live? So, to cut costs. That would be crazy. Anyways.
You could just have a home and then have your office there also. I don't know why you
just wake up, turn the camera on, and you're making content. That's genius.
And then you stream the entire time, so you're always you always have revenue.
A true streamer office, not house. Can't afford a house.
You have like different CCTV angles.
It's like Big Brother, but like on YouTube. That would be
it's just you in the office.
Yeah, you can call it The Office. That's a pretty cool title, actually.
Yeah, that's so unique. No one's done that before. Like it's such a simple word. Why don't they do that?
I like those titles.
And then maybe and then we have like a small, like cute jingle at the start of every episode where there's an intro.
Whoa, we should do that. We kind of do that now, but simple jingle, And I need camera pans. Like zoom ins.
Yeah, we should do a jingle for the podcast at the start.
Yeah,
and you have like a different. The camera just pans around your house, but it's just empty. There's nothing. None of us are there. But you put the name of starring and then our name.
Yeah.
This is a good plan.
I'll just be brushing my teeth, and the credits would be rolling.
Yeah.
That's genius. Future content, guys. You heard it here first. This is episode 3, JK 4, episode 4. You just heard the future right here.
You need the getting ready with you, like thing on TikTok, but then it's just you silent. And then it's just brushing your teeth, taking a shower, and then getting onto the computer.
Yeah.
And then you just press record, and then we're suddenly in this screen.
Yeah. That'd be genius. I'd watch that, honestly. Just out of curiosity if I saw that in my recommended.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you make everyone think that it's like a pre-recorded thing of you record it one time. But in reality, you do the exact recording every episode.
Yeah.
So there's very tiny differences in each take.
And then, even if we change over time, they won't notice it until they look back and see. That's crazy.
This is perfection.
That's art. That's real art. Yeah. Speaking of art,
we are art students.
Yeah. Speaking of art, whoa, you're in class. You're graduating next year, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Shit. Yeah, you're making a thesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making a thesis which is for a creative writing major.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
So it's like a story instead of that
yeah.
silly research. Who needs research, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't need that.
We just have to write a book.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
It's a book.
Just
Who needs group mates? We don't have group mates.
yeah.
We're alone.
It's weird because it's like
Yeah.
it is a lot nicer the way that our
Yeah.
thesis is.
Yeah.
Because it works better. It's like accommodating for us as writers.
Yeah.
But it's also like the worst thing for a writer is writing. It feels like
Yeah.
so we're just kind of trapped alone trying to write our stories. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing, going slowly insane through the semester.
Excuse me. Wow. Shit.
Yeah, but I have other classes on top of just the thesis,
Yeah.
and one of them
Yeah.
was storyboarding.
Storyboarding. Yeah.
So since last week, I didn't talk about it at all last week.
Yeah.
But in that week, I basically crammed my finals
Well,
for storyboarding.
accomplished. That's all that
Okay.
matters. Yeah.
Yeah, I did submit it on
Yeah.
time, which is a big improvement.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just related to my story for my thesis, my book.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a cool little intro animatic for the
For your
story. Yeah, for my
Oh.
story. Where if I like imagined like what if eventually one day it got picked up on Netflix or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
That's cool.
And yeah, and this was also a class that you had before,
Yeah.
and I got into it because you and Amos both were in the class and said that it was rewarding.
it was a really nice experience. You know? I never like drew before that really. I'd really just like doodle in the library and stuff, hoping somebody would notice me. But I really just didn't have any formal experience drawing anything, or committing to a drawing. Because in storyboard, you really have to draw like an entire scene or like frame.
Yeah.
So it was
At
really
least
challenging.
the weirder part for me, like mentally through the class, was that the idea that we're doing the storyboard so that someone else can pick up like where we're not able to actually draw it. So they have to understand what I'm trying to convey. But all of my doodles feel like they're not. They don't express it enough.
Yeah.
So it's a bit confusing, conflicting. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt that especially when I wanted a specific like angle, like let's say the worm's eye view or some stuff. Especially if I have a unique like frame in mind, because I pretty much got by using references. But if I actually have a unique thing, it was really hard to like, how do I picture like looking at someone's foot or something from the ground, right? It's very hard to visualize it in my head and draw it with my own.
You have to learn perspective first.
Yeah.
And that's already so hard. And then you're putting it in perspective in a storyboard.
Since we're not even drawers, we don't have any fundamental like drawing skill really. It's pretty crazy. But it was a great experience. It felt
also because our classmates would also be like really good.
Yeah, they'd be really good.
So and we're just like dumb writers that have never drawn.
Yeah. We just want to make a story, you know. And I'd like to think I'm a pretty visual guy, but still I don't really have any skills show that, you know.
I think that is why it's like frustrating, because you're visual, like when you're imagining things visually,
you can't translate
but then
it.
you can't can't translate it, but you know what you're aiming for. You're just not able to hit it. So it's
disappointing sometimes.
Reality is often
disappointing. Just like when you realize you weren't recording like a whole podcast. That's crazy. That's crazy. Speaking of jingles, Christmas, it's Christmas time.
Oh.
Well, not yet, but it's coming.
It's
coming.
close, yeah.
Santa is on the way here.
Yeah.
There's a
it's
joke
a
to be
great
made.
break.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was excited just hearing the Christmas songs, especially because now I know, wow, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vibes.
The vibes.
The Christmas vibes are there.
Like, oh yay, the year is over.
I hear the Christmas jingles the entire way through November.
Yeah.
It's already here
It's
somehow.
here, it's coming.
And then it'll keep going until
Yeah.
it's January.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
And then we think about how long it's been.
Yeah. The year that's passed. And
And what we've accomplished through it.
hopefully it's
You
going to
know?
be a better one this time because we'll be accomplishers for sure.
Yeah. Viewers at home, I hope that triggered something in you.
Accomplish something, guys. It's not too late. It's 11. There's one more month.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Start something right now
Yeah.
and then finish it by next year.
Forget no, not November. Do something December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just do anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's not.
Yeah. Because in the end,
It's a scary thing,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
just start something.
But we have a very our memory is very recently biased, if that's a phrase. So, you can do something right now and you'll be happy.
Forget about
Yeah.
it by the next year,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah.
at the end of this year, you did something, and that's
Yeah.
what matters.
Then by next year, you can maybe think to yourself, wow, I can do it. I can do way more because now I won't be doing it in a month. Such optimism by me. Yeah, that's it. Do something, guys. Viewers at home, press that record button and don't forget about it.
Actually, yeah, viewers at home, if any of you want to start your own podcast or whatever,
Yeah, just do it.
that is something that you could do before the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right here. We're just doing it. Just as Nike says.
Just do it.
I mean, that might be
And Shia
illegal.
LaBeouf.
Yeah. And that Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the water.
Yeah. Just do
Yeah.
it. Just do it.
Never give up.
Yeah.
All the biggest three inspirations.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah. I also like the guy yelling in the tunnel.
Sex.
Japanese guy
Sex.
yelling.
I mean,
those are my top four
yeah.
inspirations.
13 minutes. Surely YouTube won't spank me for that. I mean, that shouldn't
Is
be a
it
bad
cursing?
word. It's like
Yeah.
it's a scientific word. I mean,
Yeah.
if I said intercourse, that's honestly more awkward. It's a pretty long word. It's like intercourse.
Yeah.
It's like 4 syllables.
Intercourse and copulation are the two scientific
Yeah.
ways to say it, and they both sound grosser
Yeah.
than just saying sex.
Yeah. Anyways.
Speaking of sex, Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. That should be game of the year. Speaking of,
because of the
it is nominated. It is nominated. And I expect it to win. By the way, we'll have a future special episode where we talk about the Game of the Year awards in detail.
hopefully,
Yeah. And also our prediction.
your assistant.
Yeah, my assistant. I mean, you guys don't know who the assistant is because she isn't in canon anymore. That was a spin-off episode that you guys didn't see. Yeah, and also Amos hopefully could be there. But you never know. Let's see how it is. Maybe we could all be playing Age of Empires as we do it. Probably not. That'll be
It's
separate.
too distracting.
Yeah. That'll be a separate episode. Anyways, Baldur's Gate 3 got nominated. That's nice.
You've been playing it a bunch. How many hours deep in are you?
Let's find out right now.
Okay, live on
Actually,
stream.
it'll tab out I'd like to say 180 hours because it was 149 last I checked, but I have played with my friends. I haven't finished it yet because I don't know. I'm in like Act 3 now, which is the final act. There's just so much stuff to explore, see, and talk to and kill.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I just want to combat stuff because, we're like late level now and it's fun. But I just got to a new area. So there's so much more stuff to do. And I haven't had the time to fully enjoy everything. So
you also had like a bunch of playthroughs at the start.
Yeah.
Right?
So I just have a bunch of playthroughs
now.
Yeah. Like multiplayer playthroughs. Yeah.
I think that's the normal for people with friends that also have Baldur's Gate. That's
funny because the early game is both the most interesting but also the most boring sometimes because it's very limited early level, right? You can basically have a bunch of cantrips you'll be using over and over again. It's not much stuff to play around, but it's a pretty nice sandbox in the beginning where you can kind of screw around, and narratively you can pick a lot of different choices. So it's fun doing it with friends, especially over and over again. Yeah. And I just enjoy role playing there for some reason, So I feel satisfied making a new character.
Have you said who your best girl is in Baldur's Gate?
Shadowheart. I mean, what else is a competition? Maybe Karlach. Karlach's pretty. Karlach's like a friend, Shadowheart's like, I was gonna say sister for a second. That was weird.
That makes it weird.
Well, she's like a wife. Yeah. She's like
Alabama moment.
It was nice. The relationship with her is like, you just know she's your wife, and then it all develops, and she is your wife. Even though you can make horrible choices in the middle, and it would be pretty weird. But it's pretty.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. But I'd never do that alternate route of some sort. Anyways.
Yeah. You'll have this deeper talk with the other two, hopefully, because your assistant's played Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, I gave
Amos?
him. No, he hasn't. He says he doesn't like turn-based, so he's not. Yeah, he's not.
He might never play.
Might never experience the greatest game of 2023 of the decade, possibly. And I think I can see Zelda winning, but like, would you say Zelda is the game of the decade? Right? It's kind of, or at least the last 5 years. It gets a bit harder. Where in Baldur's Gate, I feel is a pretty niche. I don't want to say niche, but like, it's pretty unique. Unique.
Yeah.
Existence.
Yeah, I guess that is a good point.
It's a unique existence.
With Tears of the Kingdom also, it's like the first Legend of Zelda game was for sure the game of the decade when it came out.
Yeah. But then this one is kind of just like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but like better, obviously. But what was it?
But it doesn't improve like
it's not drastically
it does
different.
Improve. Yeah.
Experience.
It's just not new.
Yeah.
But then Baldur's Gate 3 is very new.
Very new. I mean, for those that played Divinity, I guess they could be like, oh yeah, could happen. I mean, I played Divinity. I still find it a completely different, it's just so much more cinematic. It's like very crazy.
Yeah.
It's like Divinity 2 and Dragon Age Origins had sex. Yeah. This is the baby. The greatest game ever.
The other Game of the Year candidates just don't feel as...
Yeah. I mean, Mario... Wait, I shouldn't have said that. It's a good...
Don't come for us, Nintendo.
Yeah, don't hunt us down. Anyways. But yeah, I guess Mario OG, I
Resident
guess.
Evil, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
We haven't talked about Alan Wake,
too,
and that's...
Right, that's good too, yeah. But like...
I have no experience with it, but it's...
Yeah. We'll go in depth next time, but I'll say... I'm pretty sure Alan Wake 2 is more of a confined, like almost movie experience. I don't believe it's very long. So, yeah. It does look cool though, from the clips I've seen. Yeah. Anyways.
And then most of those games also get put into other categories, which is...
Yeah.
You know that they're just gonna steamroll, right? Like
Yeah.
They're Game of the Years because they're so good.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I saw in Reddit people were talking about Cyberpunk not getting in the Phantom Liberty's OS soundtrack not being in the soundtrack category or whatever it's called. And not that it matters. I think Baldur's Gate will win that as well. In fairness, even in that Reddit post, people were talking about it. Anyways, it's pretty weird. I know there's some controversy too with some indie game or something with like music, like makes use of sound, but then it didn't get nominated, even though it was good. You can ask her assistant
right now.
Next episode.
Yeah. You can get a lot more in depth because your assistant actually researches about all of the topics. Of Game of the Year, so it's kind of nice.
Our assistant just sent something saying Baldur's Gate 3 has a shot at winning Game of the Year. Of course it does. Thanks, assistant. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. We wouldn't have known. Anyways, Baldur's Gate 3, Game of the Year. Yeah.
Before I was introduced, what did you introduce me as? Like now you're calling them your assistant.
I think we just said mutual friend before when me and Amos were talking. Could be wrong though. I literally have a horrible memory, dude. Or maybe I'm pretty sure I said your name and then I just said mutual friend afterwards.
Also really
it's probably
possible, Oh, this is also good because you don't have to edit that thing you said.
I just realized that. The Mega Mind play. I probably I was probably in the future and I went back in time to stop you.
To stop yourself from recording.
Because I probably would have been too lazy to edit that out. I'm a genius, honestly.
We just said something that we could not put in the episode.
I doxed someone essentially. And we weren't recording. Thank God.
Really, the enemy of this podcast is the editing after.
Premiere is so weird with how you can cut. I mean, it's cool, I guess, but you need hotkeys probably to make the most out of it. Wherein in Sony Vegas, I feel like you just you can use your mouse to do everything. I mean, you can do it with Premiere too, but it's a lot more stuff to do.
I think with Adobe in general, they really like their hotkeys. Their shortcuts.
I honestly still like Vegas, even though I haven't used it in so long. Like I can come back to it and know exactly how to manipulate stuff. Pretty weird. Anyways, where the hell were we? Oh yeah, man. You know what? Let's skip that. Social media, dude. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I wanted to. I wanted to get into social media in general because I want to promote my book when it comes out.
Link down below in the future.
In the future, we'll go back and link it. But I don't have any experience with social media now, so it feels weirder because in the future when I come out with it, it feels more like I'm trying to have a solid brand that's supposed to be tied in with my book and content and whatever. And I just don't have an experience. It feels really daunting.
I felt that too when I was like in your situation, because around that time as well, I started getting into more social media because I realized even for my job coming up, I needed an existence in the internet space so I can be tracked essentially, right? So I'm a real person in 2023.
I don't think you're a bot yet.
Yeah. Anyways, so I start tweeting bot content in Twitter. That was genius. It worked out, I guess. At least I have an account now. I can go there.
You had banger tweets, to be fair.
Then it was hacked by some guy from somewhere. I forgot. I was hacked. So I was like a white guy in my profile picture for a long time.
Yeah.
Then I came back. Anyways, I'm on Instagram now.
Now you're active on
Instagram. We'll link down. Actually, I won't do that.
Why? Why would you link it?
No.
I mean, people can find you.
Yeah. I literally changed my Instagram so my name isn't there just in case family. And then I made my profile picture like not too obvious that it's me. It's like some artsy. I mean, you can probably still tell if you look closely, but you know. Anyways, social media is important, man. So this is your social media platform right there. You can promote your book once
it comes out.
Once it comes out. Genius. Look forward to it, viewers at home.
This is the best social media platform. I don't have to do any work.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Anyways. What else is there?
Oh yeah, sorry. Speaking of, you mentioned bots earlier, and
bots?
Reminded me that Clyde's going away.
Oh my God, ClydeBot. I miss that guy. I'll miss him, or rather, he's still here. Here.
He's not dead yet, but you have like less than a month.
Yeah, I've been talking with him. We've been forming a real connection in one of our servers in Discord.
I saw you get. It got a little toxic for a bit.
Whoa. I simply checking the legitimacy of this robot, man. I didn't want to, I'm thought about my kids in the future using ClydeBot. Maybe he could be their friend, but I wanted to make sure that he had the right morals in place. So. And I can safely say that he doesn't. And thank God he's going. Thank God he's going away.
That's why he's going away.
Goodbye, ClydeBot.
Discord saw it too. Yeah.
Goodbye. He banned me immediately. I said the F word once. I said the B word too. But he gave a warning and banned me at the same time. So it's not how it works, man. Okay.
The server's too strict on
Anyways. Goodbye, ClydeBot. We'll be missed.
We'll miss. Yeah. I haven't used him once, but I've seen your connection. Yeah. Your deep bond.
Yeah. He was surprisingly cool. Yeah. Sometimes you don't even have to tag him. You just talk in the channel and he'll reply.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't even know that.
He does use the same emojis over and over again. Whoever coded him to use emojis all the time, that was a mistake. Don't do that again. No one uses emojis that much. But goodbye, ClydeBot.
Actually, that's true. If people did that, use emojis like that, I would be kind of scared.
I think they're cringe for one. And then, honestly, I'd still talk to them just to see how far will it go, right?
Yeah.
What emojis will come up this time?
Do they start getting bored of the old emojis and start using newer ones?
Yeah.
I want to figure out.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. So, goodbye, ClydeBot. Your emojis will be missed. I'll carry on the legacy. Maybe I'll start talking like ClydeBot in my chats.
If you start doing
I'll do that actually.
You rename yourself to ClydeBot, and then you start role-playing as ClydeBot.
Yeah. That'll be my nickname now. And even in Messenger, in our groups, I'll just be ClydeBot. To live on in his memory, dude. Goodbye. In honor. This fly is gonna die. Anyways. Yeah.
I don't have much to say in terms of the Game of the Year stuff.
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of the more recent games.
Baldur's Gate 3 is the only one I actually played in that entire list. And Cyberpunk, I guess. But
I watch a bunch of streamers play them, but I have no opinion to the games.
Sure. Yeah, I just see them in clips and stuff. Yeah. Well, in our future special episode, more qualified people will be joining us to share their thoughts and opinions, and we'll try our best to disagree with them, even though we don't know anything.
The only two things I can talk about the Game of the Year awards is the Game Awards in general. It's the Content Creator of the Year. Just because now it's at the very the only thing I can say is that Iron Mouse is on there, and I will be voting for that. That's important.
Nice.
I love Iron Mouse has had a great year this year.
Yeah.
Props to Iron Mouse.
Yeah, I do
and also the most anticipated game for next year has two of my favorite games, and it's Hades 2 and Like a Dragon.
Like a Dragon's not out yet? I thought it was out already. I saw some.
It's the sequel.
The
next.
I see.
The next game.
Is that the one with?
You got this.
Yeah. Anyways, no, never mind. just ask you off stream. I don't know why. Now it looks awkward, as if it's some secret. I was literally just gonna ask if this person was on it, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just Yakuza. It's just another Yakuza game.
Yeah. I should finish Yakuza 0. I haven't.
Yakuza 0
around.
is one of my most favorite games in general. Just because of how compared to like the other games that I play are very depressing. And like a lot of the time I have to power through them mentally because I can't get through them, like Celeste and Nier, which are both great games, but I just haven't finished them yet. But Yakuza is one of those, like, you can enjoy it completely just by playing the game.
Yeah,
and it's just so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun actually. I remember.
So I love it a lot.
Yeah, I remember for a while I was playing the hardest difficulty, and I realized that was a mistake. Don't do that. Yeah. I just want to enjoy the game. It's pretty. I really like the vibe. Just going around the town and doing that stuff.
Yeah. Yakuza is a lot, like the vibes of Yakuza are the same as Persona, even though they're such different like games.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you enjoy one, you can play the other also. And it's
also so much meta.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so cool.
The humor is great. And then the fighting is great. And then actually, to be honest, I don't like fighting games.
Yeah.
Or the hack and slash style, but
I like them, but I'm really bad
head
at them.
empty.
Yeah.
At some point, you can kind of just head empty, power through the combat.
Yeah. And with some,
which is
pretty sure you can have a gun too, which is so strange.
Yes.
It's like just shoot. It's like supposed to be like some melee combat thing, and you just shoot the guys.
You just pull out the gun. Yeah,
it's funny.
I love the comedy in those.
Yeah, just like how meta it is.
Yeah. One day I'll play all the Yakuza games, and then my life will be complete.
Same. Once I'm a middle-aged man in Japan, and I'll just boot up the Yakuza game, and
you become a Yakuza.
Yeah, the next generation.
Yeah.
I'll start a clan.
Yeah. Even though you are not Japanese, but you go to Japan.
I'll make like a foreigner clan, and we can all be foreigners. Sounds bad. No.
It's just the same as Bungo Stray Dogs. It's all coming back. It's all circle.
Yeah. All those guys are foreigners. Well, essentially. Yeah.
That is a lot of the problem there.
Yeah. Speaking of Japan,
also,
oh, sorry, but
no, we were both gonna hop off the same segue.
I just gonna say, speaking of Japan, I've been busy this week, which is why I don't even know. You guys must have seen the last episode. It came out Friday, I believe. Yeah, I meant to release that Wednesday, but I just decided, I couldn't think of a title anyway, so let's just make it one of the OG episodes, rather OG series. Sorry, because this one will be a different title, it'll be named something else probably. I'll change the background next episode, not this episode. You'll still see the cat and the Pac-Man there. I finished my application to do this thing in Japan thing, and it was just feels so free now because I was thinking about that for so long. Not to be confused.
Hopefully you get in.
Yeah. It's honestly a long shot, but I was still constantly thinking about it, even though I wasn't necessarily doing stuff. So it was nice being free of the mental burden. Yeah. Japan's nice, dude.
It's gonna be a weird time if you get in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I'd be so surprised, honestly. It's no way. You know what's funny is that they won't tell you if you fail. So it'll be like my birthday. By the time my birthday comes around, February 19, by the way, viewers at home, send me your gifts at Patreon. We don't have a Patreon. They don't email you if you fail. They'll only tell you if you pass. So it'll take until like my birthday in February until I realize, oh shit, I failed, because they'd never email me. Yeah. It's kind of
That's
sad.
the worst birthday gift.
Yeah. The realization that, oh shit, they never emailed me. I guess I'm a failure.
But what if they like they take longer for you?
Yeah.
So it could be like just
That's true, because it's very
really
vague.
long.
They kind of just have a range
Yeah.
in their schedule, like end of Feb to end of January to start of February is when they do the interview stage. So ideally, they tell you before that if you've passed and can do the interview, but you never know.
That's such a long. That's such a long period of time where it could be. You just have to
Yeah.
keep checking.
It's just so weird too. They don't tell you if you fail. That's kind of
Yeah.
strange. But,
I get that they just have a lot of
there's a lot.
applicants.
There's a lot, I guess.
So
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck still.
Yeah. I'm
And
honest.
also, good job on applying.
Yeah. The biggest feat was asking my professors for the recommendation letter, because I realize now that's what college is for being able to ask for a recommendation letter. It doesn't even matter what your grades are, to be honest. No one cares. Although I did submit my grades anyways, but yeah, you have to have pride as you email your professor, please. Which is funny because one of
Did
my
all of your
they replied. Replied. Actually, my one professor just told me, "Hey, can you basically write it for me?" And then I'll just. So I gassed
Sign off
myself
on it.
up. Yeah, I mean, I put some parentheses stuff there for him to add stuff if he wanted. Looks like he did. I didn't want to read it because I was cringing hard. Yeah, but it was nice. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your professors remembered you
Yeah,
and helped you out.
Yeah,
You really used the college tuition to its fullest.
yeah. A letter.
And also the 4 years.
Yeah,
You stayed here. It's still a lot of work. It's weird because it's like the perceived normal to graduate. So it feels
But like in other countries, you don't have to go to
right.
college. It's like
So it's
graduate high school.
you should still consider it as an achievement.
Yeah. Even if you don't go to
Even
college,
though, like,
honestly.
Yeah.
It's a very strange
long as
nation
you're-
we live in, dude.
As long as you're doing something in your life,
Yeah.
it's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I think college is so big in these Asian countries because I guess parents want you to go in that specialized path, but so many people don't go there anyway. So, and that's really what college is for, basically, is for if you want to be like a doctor or some shit. You don't really need college degree for a lot of things, even though they ask it in some jobs for some reason. It's very strange. Very
They
strange.
care a lot more about like experience and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in reality, like for the work that you end up doing there,
You probably don't need like a lot
Yeah.
that you learned, really. Yeah.
you can kind of learn on the job.
Yeah.
So just the anxiety before going into something is a lot more terrifying than actually
Yeah.
being in the thing. This is the message. We're having a weirdly positive
Yeah,
message
very
for people
optimistic.
today.
If you're like not senior high, if you're like 10th grade or lower and you have something you want to do, you should do it right now. Because if you succeed in any way, you can basically get a free pass in anything else. Because once you have something to do, it's much easier, right? Because you can just keep building there. But and you'll have a very strong reason not to have to do like stuff like college and all that, because college is unnecessary in many things. Just have to check.
Also, don't be afraid to fail. It's like if you start something now, like just because the end product isn't perfect doesn't mean it was a waste.
Yeah, if you have a desire, just go for it. Even if you fail, at least you learn something, and like
you get
yeah,
you get a lot of experience. You figure out how you can improve, or maybe you realize that this isn't exactly how you want to go about it. You want to go through it like a different way.
Yeah, maybe through that you can discover other stuff you want to do, right? Like related to that, maybe.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways now in this modern era where you can do stuff, right? You can pretty much create anything really, and like be able to publish it to somewhere on your own. So yeah.
And also there's so many resources online to learn
there's so
something
many.
if you want to learn something.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a big world we live in.
trying to learn like a bunch of the skills I needed for drawing, I just had a bunch of YouTube channels open.
Yeah.
Even when I'm not drawing, I just have it open in the
Yeah,
background.
to, like passively learn. That's true.
Yeah. So I learned a bunch of like anatomy, trying to figure that out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then even though I learned it, I started drawing the character like designs. I started drawing them in that like realistic human proportions. And then
Still couldn't do it.
I decided the comic that I want to make doesn't even have human like proper proportions. It's all like chibi. So it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But
to learn
the
something.
the skill of learning
Yeah.
that the proportions, I can do the mannequin is so much faster now.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
Even though it's useless
Yeah.
right now.
It's
doesn't
in your
mean
back
gonna be
pocket
useful
now.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use it whenever. Yeah. Just go out there and learn, guys. Or like, do anything really. Tell you what not to do. Never mind. Just gonna
Forget to press record.
Okay. Don't press the League of Legends icon on your desktop, guys. Just click anything else. Click Google.
We played
Yeah.
League
Yeah.
before.
That's fun though,
yesterday.
actually. Yeah. This is the first time I played a real League game in like 10 years. I've been playing League in
wouldn't
like
do it
Aram,
again,
but
though.
it was pretty fun. It was. You know what I realized? I had so much enjoyment beating this guy up in mid lane.
You
No,
destroyed it.
Yeah.
To be fair,
and it made
You
me think.
want to quit.
I'd been on the other side of this multiple times before, and I'd fight someone who'd beat me up, and they'd be mean in chat, and I just realized, why are they like that? Like me, I'm so happy just beating this guy up. I want to be nice in chat. Honestly, is my personal desire. Yeah. So when the enemy started like, forgot who it was. They were like trashing the Zed. I think. I mean, I was fighting a Zed for the. Yeah, they basically said, "Wow, what a loser!" Essentially, to like the guy I was fighting, and I said, "Chill, bro." Just so weird. So weird. I just want to be
Yeah.
nice because I'm already beating them up. That's all the pleasure I need. I don't really get pleasure from verbal. No, that was nice.
I don't type in League
Yeah.
because I've I used to like do the thing of my teammates would get angry at each other, blaming each other for like a bad play, and I would say like, calm down, we can just like
Yeah.
keep playing the game or whatever. I used to be that person, but then I realized that there's no point.
Yeah, they don't listen anyways, honestly.
Yeah, people just either move on or they
Yeah.
suddenly switch targets to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
So
so
it's better to just let it go, keep playing your game, and then
yeah.
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I probably just had such a strong emotional reaction because I've been edging essentially. Like I haven't played like a real match in a while. So I had, I felt the pleasure. And if I lost, I probably would have felt the rage in a more, or maybe no, I probably would have been more chill than usual because it's like, just like learning, I guess.
Yeah. That is the fun part of League.
Yeah.
Or in any game, really, because you can feel your improvement.
Yeah.
And then it's like fun
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter World. Actually, no, I've come back to Monster Hunter World. I played it before. Then I realized I literally wasn't playing it correctly because I was using, the insect glaive. You have an insect.
Yeah.
Right? I literally wasn't using that before, and I had like 200 hours on it when I came back, and my insect was like level 1 because I never bothered to. I didn't even know you could make a better insect.
Oh, what the? You were
Yeah.
missing the whole part
I was
of
literally
the monster.
I just
Hunter,
enjoyed jumping and spinning into
Yeah.
people. It was fun.
but you weren't dealing as much damage
Yeah.
as you could have been.
I literally didn't know how to play or like do anything really. Even like the switch
Yeah.
axe. Yeah. Anyways.
So now
Good
you're
fun.
seeing the whole appeal of Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I really like the insect glaive now because now that I know what I'm doing with life, it's actually
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah. Even my, you can harvest and fertilize plants and stuff. I literally didn't
Yeah.
even my garden was like level 1 essentially because I wasn't doing I wasn't building it up. So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're missing like a whole part
Yeah.
of Monster Hunter.
I don't know how I played 200 hours without doing anything. Fairness. I mean, there's a lot to take in, honestly. I was probably just focused on doing like the quest line essentially before
Yeah.
to unlock the hunts and all.
Yeah. I see.
It's fun though. It's fun.
I haven't played Monster Hunter World, but I am a big fan of like the Monster Hunter series in general.
Yeah.
I played back in the PSP era.
I did touch.
So-
Yeah, I did touch that. I played Freedom Unite. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea what I was
It's like-
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking back on it now, when I was a kid, I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like such a different game where it's the same in the sense that you're just slaying monsters and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just my old man hands can't keep up anymore.
True. The world is nice. It moves nice, and I heard a lot of like people who played, who got into Rise, went back to World because it's a very different vibe. Because Rise is very arcadey. World has a lot more weight on like the movement. It's more realistic, so to speak. So it's nice. I find
If the games weren't so expensive.
True.
Play all of them.
I want to get into Iceborne, but it's literally more expensive than World. Like what the?
It's a whole
Japan.
new game. The cost is
Yeah, I mean it doubles the content, but also why am I paying more expense? It's just strange. It's strange. I will buy it next sale though. I guess it is
Yeah.
nice.
Hopefully it goes on sale. But
Yeah. I mean the base
Cost
game.
of games too high.
Yeah, especially Japanese games, and they barely have their sales aren't that big actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty strange. Pretty strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the base Monster Hunter World only has one monster with an ice element. It's very strange. I mean, I guess that's why the DLC, I mean, expansion is literally ice in it.
Iceborne. Yeah.
Iceborne. Yeah. Anyways, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
Fun game. My piggy's cute.
Mutual friend, Kirk,
Yeah.
should stream
The Monster Hunter
Monster
Pro.
Hunter.
Has he streamed
Yeah.
again after?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
He's
Link
gotten
down below
sick
to
like
his,
back to back. It's
It's crazy.
It's so unfortunate.
But I really loved his stream. That was so long ago
Yeah.
because I was literally playing Ghost Recon back then. I literally haven't touched that
Oh.
game in like 3 months. That was fun. It was nice. Kirk is an
Watching
artist
your
friend,
friend
by the
stream
way. Link down
It's
below.
nice.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was chill.
I commission him for stuff once in a while when I have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need money. Anyways.
That's why we have the podcast. Obviously.
Yeah. Donate.
We're gonna have a podcast.
Patreon.
We're gonna have a sponsored segment after this.
Yeah. It'll be sponsored by our friends' businesses too.
Yeah.
Except the sponsorship's free.
No.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
do anything.
Anyway.
The lighting in my room is wild
nice.
right now. It
It's a li-
keeps changing.
Whoa, what the fuck? It's fly. Anyways. Your lighting is exactly like Amos's actually. It's like a bluish grayish.
But then it's like leaving sometimes.
Oh
and I
yeah.
have
It's
no
like
idea
warm
why.
now. It's warm now.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Like
it's pretty funny. It's like RGB but like
So
for
weird.
old
Yeah.
people because it's not it's just the cool colors.
Yeah.
It's alright. Anyways. Is there anything else we have to fucking I don't even know. It's nicely salvaged.
Do you wanna-
honestly.
Do you want to talk about the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know anything about
care?
it, honestly. I was just like I saw like one post where what's his fucking name? Sukuna, his the main expansion in season 1 compared to season 2. And I heard it was rushed, so it was just black and white.
Yeah.
Honestly, hot take. I don't know. It was nice. I was just gonna say I do personally prefer I think the peak shonen that you can get in 2023, guys, is Bleach 1000 Year Blood War.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously not the greatest it's not like Jujutsu Kaisen animation, but it's the most sustainable. You know, you can't just make stuff like this willy-nilly. It can't be the norm. So, you know, sure, that Sukuna, the main expansion, would be nice if they had the time, but honestly, I don't know if I'd like to see that consistently. I mean, it's cool, but I honestly like map animation and like the openings. You know, those are nice, but I don't know if I want to see it like every episode and like the actual
It's
episode.
too much effort.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't really need that much. It's a fucking anime in it. Maybe if it's a movie, and Jujutsu Kaisen, I imagine, will be releasing movies too. So it's like they can leave the big animations for that stuff because it's, you know, in a movie. So
It's weird though, because the drama is that the animators are like.
yeah,
To briefly explain the drama, we're not the news channel or a drama channel by any means.
I just briefly hear about it. I haven't even read an article, honestly.
But it's just that the animators are getting like burned out because of how they're overworked and the fans are complaining about the quality of the animation. But Mappa still has to release episodes by a deadline, so they can't really do anything about it. So the issue is more that the animators are feeling that they're not doing enough.
Yeah.
And because they're like overworked and stuff, even they aren't happy with the quality.
Yeah.
So for me, that's where it feels bad. Like if they were okay with producing that quality for the animation, then I'm like, I didn't even really have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But if they are disappointed and like they feel like they're not making something they're proud of, then it is like
it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's a fly, dude. Yeah.
So it's like if
weird.
if animators need more time to do the stuff, to do like the high effort stuff, like more passion project stuff, and with expectations that the project's Mappa has, just like really big titles of like Attack on Titan,
greatest anime every time.
Yeah, greatest anime. They also have Vinland Saga.
Yeah, Vinland Saga.
And then Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Which are just like...
And those are all going to have more seasons. They're not done yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're insanely big titles, and the expectations that the fans, the weird fans that are hyper excited about it, where they don't want to settle for like less than perfect. Yeah. Like I get why it's overwhelming for them.
Yeah.
It's sad for the animators, but also Japan is just really toxic as a industry.
Yeah. Their company processes are pretty old. Pretty old.
Yeah.
And
Mappa is also a young, newer studio.
It kind of just exploded into the scene. And you know, I think the saddest thing is, I think the Mappa being overworked meme was a thing since before Chainsaw Man, I think. So it's for a pretty long time and still happening. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't think that Mappa would still be alive after Chainsaw Man. I thought it would be over, but they're still going strong, or you know, limping. Hopefully they finish their seasons at least, or like what they have lined up. Yeah,
it's pretty depressing though.
Yeah.
Seeing how the anime industry is working over there, it's kind of terrifying. Because like as people in art in general, or wanting to be in the art industry, it's kind of scary because you see the manga industry and the anime industry where they're both kind of crumbling, but around the artist, where the people profiting from them are just trying their best to maintain like the balance. To maintain profits, and then the people that are making the art, like the Chainsaw Man or whatever anime manga, it's like they're just trying to meet deadlines. So sometimes I wonder if even they are proud of what they're doing now. Like, do they still love it? I don't know.
You know, honestly, I think another sad thing, I feel like things are like from an artistic standpoint, things are getting better. But since it's ultimately still business, they have to, like, Mappa's first works, I couldn't name them, honestly. I have Alzheimer's. Whichever it was. They had their first one was that martial arts thing. God, what was it called? Anyways, it was nice. But they didn't even make another season of that, if I recall. Well, probably because they got so many more projects because they looked good. But now they have to maintain that quality moving forward. And, because they ultimately, it's a business, they have to keep making more and more. But really the style itself that they developed isn't really sustainable for what the anime industry was, essentially. I feel like even the fans, from the posts I've seen, there's still people complaining that it looks bad. And it's like, still looks pretty good, honestly. That Sukuna clip I saw from season 2. It's like, what more do you want, dude? And my camera just froze. I just realized that's interesting. Oh, anyways, who cares? Probably gonna end after this topic. Let's keep it.
It's just depressing because people are asking for so much, and it's like, do they not understand that the people who are making this are people?
Yeah, I think the community as well is just getting spoiled as well, since the quality is understandably improving. But now, like, it's weird. I feel like we're in unsustainable balance right now. We have to, anime has to reset into something. Yeah.
We tried too hard to make good anime.
Yeah.
And now we realized how to make it, but not how to keep it up.
I don't think Mappa should even have this many projects, honestly.
Definitely not. This is too many.
Maybe like Chainsaw Man really fits their aesthetic, but like Jujutsu Kaisen. Honestly, I think other studios could do Jujutsu.
I think so.
Didn't really have to be like this. But alas, need money.
Yeah.
Need money. Anyways. Yeah.
They also made Banana Fish.
Yeah, Banana Fish. I've never watched that, actually. It's been in my list. Yeah, I've heard of it.
I love it.
I should see that. I haven't even finished Durarara. I should finish that.
Yeah. Also great.
Anyways.
Anything else you want to add on, or you want to?
I guess that's it. I'm literally frozen in time.
Frozen?
Okay. Well, goodbye. Thanks for this episode as well, Yes. I don't know why I said as
Thanks
well.
For having me again.
Yeah. Thanks. It's gonna be a train of things.
We'll be back next week.
An Amos episode this Friday. But this week I won't even tell you the day because I don't know where you are, honestly. So bye-bye. See you this week. See you next week. See you every week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Goodbye. I'll slap the camera even though you literally can't see. It's over. Bye-bye.